Cue intro.
And welcome to the PhD podcast, aka the Player Hand Degree podcast. It's your boy Teddy.
I'm your co-host Marcus, and we have a special guest who came back to join us again.
Welcome back.
What's up? What's up, man? How you guys doing? TJ, what's up, bro?
You already know what it is, man.
What's going on, man? Good to be back.
So this is an emergency episode we're doing today. You know, last time we was here with me, Marcus, and TJ on the ones and twos, we did a ball till you fall. And then
we had some predictions about Game 7.
I was right on the under. I did say the game would go under eight runs. It was exactly at 7.
And both of our predictions were right that the Blue Jays did win.
I didn't have them winning. I didn't pick a winner. I avoided the winner, but I had the under.
Well, you're still right, and that's all that matters.
But
so
I didn't mean to cut you off there. I did say the Jays would go to win the American League. I did have that, but I had them with the Phillies, which I messed up on. Because we talked about this last episode, yeah. I still haven't gotten over it. That's how crazy.
Who does not know how to fix problems like you're supposed to fix in the Little League, but that's a whole different discussion.
Yes.
But yeah, it's like, who would have ever thought that earlier in the year, when you could say the word Blue Jays and the word World Series without laughing?
I tried in March. Remember we laughed? We said they'd be lucky to win 84 games and go 500.
Yes, and we were both completely wrong about that.
Hey, I mean, some people said that certain players shouldn't even be on the team. But I mean, get pay raises. I ain't want to call.
I think Teddy speaking about me, where I said, are you acknowledging me, Teddy? Is that it? Where I said that Vladdy should have been traded?
You said, what'd you say?
You know what? I'll take it for him. Yeah, you know what, Teddy? You're right. I'm gonna apologize here. I apologize to the TV in the living room when Springer hit that dinger, and we made history. I apologize to Vladdy because of his MVP performance. And you're right, Teddy. I called him out last summer. I said we should have traded him. I said we could miss the playoffs without him, and we could get a haul for him. And you know what? That's why I'm a fan. That's why I'm a fan. And Ross Atkins and Mark Shapiro, who I have wanted their heads for at least 4 years, 5 years.
Yes.
And you know what? Shout out to them.
So you're going back. Vladdy's worth the money now. They could miss the playoffs the next 8 years in a row.
Vladdy is 100%. You know what's funny? I was hard on him, obviously, to my grandmother who introduced me to baseball, and she was telling me how Matt. Because I said to her, Grandma, you know, he signed a $500 million contract. She said to me, Matthew, that $500 million apparently doesn't kick in until next year.
Yes, that is correct.
That is correct.
So you know what? Fair play.
He's still on a rookie deal. He had the arbitration. We talked about this in March. He had to go through arbitration, and then the arbitration lawyer appealed,
right. I remember
and they ruled him $19 million.
True. You're right.
That was it.
Well, right now that is a bargain for $19 million.
Absolutely.
Especially what he's doing.
Man, Santander makes, I think, almost $19 million. He hasn't had a hit in the whole playoffs.
Yeah.
Fair enough, Daddy. Hey,
let's just get into the matchup right now. Toronto Blue Jays versus the defending champion Los Angeles Dodgers. Do you guys know quickly who has the most home runs and the highest batting average in the playoffs right now?
Someone in the Dodgers?
Nah, it's
Vladdy Daddy.
It's Vladdy Guerrero Jr. He has 7 home runs this playoffs with a batting average of 442.
That's pretty good.
And leads the playoffs with 19 RBIs.
You know, he's also Teddy tied, or if not broken, our franchise record in home runs.
In one playoffs, absolutely.
Yep. And this is a team, say what you want about us, that's won back-to-back World Series. One of only 2 teams in the last 35 years, or 30 years, that has actually won back-to-backs, which the Dodgers are trying to do this year. So it's impressive, man.
The Jays are like, I would say the Jays are like the Eagles right now. They're trying to deny a dynasty.
But crazy enough, Teddy, are we going to talk about George Springer, though? Marcus, what is your thoughts? Because Vladdy has been fantastic. Everybody's been fantastic, honestly.
Okay,
but
I got
George
a question
Springer,
for both of you guys about George Springer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so his 7th inning, 3-run home run.
Yes.
Would you put that ahead of Kawhi's bounce?
Hell no. Because if it was in the 9th inning and they walked it off, absolutely. They still had 6 more outs to get.
I disagree with that. I
also disagree with that.
I disagree with that statement because it was as good as it was the bottom of the 7th. It was the bottom of the
Yeah,
seventh.
they needed 6
Teddy.
more outs.
I agree with that.
Exactly.
But
So
the reason why I go with Springer's is because it was in the championship series. Kawhi's
Yeah.
was in the second round.
you know the
Yeah,
Kawhi,
but if they go to overtime, then
Oh, they're gonna lose that game.
hey, there you go. That's the difference right there.
Yeah,
With the
well,
Kawhi
let's
shot.
be real.
With the Kawhi shot.
Oh, 100%.
I'll say this.
They're on the verge of
I'll say
losing that
this.
game.
They played so terrible that game.
Kawhi missed the free throw before that,
Yeah.
and then Jimmy Butler tied it with a steal and a fast break layup, which a lot of people forget.
There's a lot of things that happened in that game. That was a
I
special
think
night, too.
Kawhi's was. I think honestly, Teddy,
Kawhi's was a
I think
9-minute
it was on the.
walk-off.
I think it was on the same level. I do.
No,
It was on the same level.
if
I
he
do,
walked, if
as
Springer
Springer's.
walked it off, then I would say
It was as good as a walk-off, Teddy. As soon
Now,
as he
it's
hit it,
not
I
the
knew the game was
greatest
done.
Jays moment ever because we all know what
Next
that
to
one
Joe
is.
Carter. It's the second
Joe
next
Carter's
to Joe
the
Carter.
greatest.
It's the second next to Joe Carter. And because,
Kawhi
Teddy,
shot. Yes, a second.
George Springer, as good as Vladdy's been, I'll make
Is
an
it
argument.
over Alamar's over Eckersley?
Well, I brought that one up to Teddy. He didn't have much care for that one. But, yeah, Alamar's is up
We're
there
not
as
saying his
well. Alamar's is up there as well.
I know we were allowed to say his name.
Nah,
I
it
didn't
was
get
that should be not the same.
Alamar's is up there as well, Marcus. I appreciate you for bringing that up because
Hey.
that was a big one as well in Blue Jays history. But no question, to me, it's Joe Carter, George Springer, Kawhi Leonard, whatever order you want to put. Obviously, Joe is number one. But George Springer has been, in my opinion, our most valuable player this whole playoff run. As good as Vladdy's been, he has not. No, because
You're
let me
going
say
way
this, Marcus.
too
Let me
far
land,
over the
Let me
deep end
land.
on
Let
that.
me land, Marcus. Because as good
Okay.
as Vladdy's been,
I gotta hear this.
when Vladdy's great, he's been greater. But when he's been bad, i.e. the first 2 games of the ALCS, he's been really bad. Whereas George Springer has not had those bad games like Vladdy's had. He's been more in the middle. He's been very, you know what I mean? It's
Consistent,
been average.
okay.
Yeah. Whereas Vladdy, like I said, the first 2 games of the CS, he was poor. And he
Okay.
made up for it. But I thought it was fitting that George Springer was the one that took us home in the bottom of the 7th. But you know what I mean? That's no disrespect to Vladdy, but I just think
You make
George
some
Springer.
valid points. I just don't agree with it.
I hear you, Michael.
I'll quickly get into the
Go
whole
on.
Springer thing. Springer's right now is 3rd in the majors in the playoffs. He's also 3rd
Historically, yes.
No. For this postseason,
Okay, sorry.
he's 3rd. But you're right, though. He is also 3rd all time, tying Kyle Schwarber for most home runs with 23. They are both tied.
Which
He's
is
also
crazy.
yeah. And another player for the Jays, very underrated player. I don't know if he gets the flowers he deserves. Is Clement, 2nd in hits in the playoffs right now, right behind Vladdy. He's also 2nd in batting average with 429, also right behind Vladdy. He's also crazy stat, which I found out, and it surprised me.
Today.
No, about Clement. I don't even know his first name. Clement.
Who, Ernie Clemente?
It's Clement, man.
Okay,
he
sorry.
ain't get
Go
his
on,
jersey retired by every
Go on,
team.
Teddy.
Sure.
My fault. Go on, Teddy.
He's
Go
had
on.
a hit.
R.I.P. Roberto Clemente.
Absolutely.
He's had a hit in every game this playoffs except one.
I don't remember that game. You got to remind me of that one because he's been getting on base every single time I watch.
I said hit. He might have got on base by a walk.
Fair enough.
But I'm just saying. I'm just talking hits.
Yeah.
He probably got on by walking, but yeah, he's pretty much had a
He's
hit
been
every game.
absolutely extraordinary.
He's been
Teddy.
exceptional.
He's been absolutely incredible.
But I still feel that the Jays might lose him to free agency because you
Yeah,
can't
we
always
gotta go
keep
there.
these little core guys always around
Why
because
you
you
gotta
know
get the job done?
do you guys want
teams
to?
don't like paying players.
Oh, for sure.
There's a reason why the other team that the Blue Jays are playing have done other things
talk
to
to-
actually pay
Yeah,
players.
can we talk about them a little
How
bit?
that
Well, we
team's
were gonna get into that, but we
put
gotta talk about the
together.
Jays pitching first.
Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
like the game 1 starter is the rookie and Savage. You know what I'll say about him?
Have they announced that today? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
I mean, the game
Gotcha.
is Friday, so I hope you have a starter announcement by Thursday.
This morning they didn't announce it.
No, they do it usually after media day.
Well, Seattle had announced, or sorry, not Seattle.
Seattle,
LA
no,
had
they
announced.
Cancun.
LA
They
had
Cancun
announced
right
Snell
now.
this morning, and we hadn't announced our starter. So
No, Blake Snell, they announced that a week ago, bro. The Dodgers rotation is already announced a week ago. It was Blake Snell game 1, Yamamoto game 2, Glasnow game 3, and then Ohtani game 4.
they've been resting for what, 7 days?
Yeah, they had a
Yeah.
week off. They went to Cancun and said what up to the Yankees
And came
before
back.
they go to Toronto.
Oh man.
They chilling, bro. Did you see?
I don't
Yeah.
know if that'll help.
But I'll say this with the Jays pitching with your Savage. I mean, he's got Roger Clemens potential. when it comes to striking, like having games where you could strike out 12, collect at least what
I mean,
18 outs in a game.
geez.
He has the potential to do that. I'm not saying he's gonna be that, but he has that potential. I'd say that's his ceiling point right now. He has Roger Clemens' potential. I've said about anyone a long time.
His ceiling point is the arguably one of the most talented pitchers in the last 50 years.
Yeah, that's why I said Roger Clemens.
I know that which Roger Clemens was. I know he had a lot of but
Before or
Cy
after
Youngs.
the roids.
Hey, most Cy Youngs of all time, regardless, and he's a winner.
No, he was incredible, Roger Clemens, but former J, by the way. But yeah, Savage has been
He
incredible.
even won a
man.
Cy Young with the Jays back in '97.
Yeah, Roger Clemens is incredible. But yeah, Savage, wow. I mean, there's not much you could say about the guy. He's been
No, don't
absolutely
really.
magnificent.
Keep
You know what I mean? He's got all the talent in the world, but I don't even want to look past this season, this series. I just want him to focus on game one if he is taking the mound.
He is. It's
and
official.
just do what he's been doing. I don't want him to think about this is going to be his, 6th, 7th start, Marcus? I don't even know. 5th, 6th start. I don't want him to think about any of that. I just want him to think about the next game and the next pitch that he has to throw and bringing it home. Because he has been arguably the best young pitcher I've seen.
Wait. Bringing it home.
Yes.
So you feel that the Jays going to win?
Does it say what jersey he's rocking? Is it still the David Wells jersey?
I absolutely do, Marcus. But go on, Teddy. That's go on, Teddy.
I'll say the Jays. I mean, they got good starting pitching. They also have 2 Cy Young winners on the team with Scherzer and Bieber. So those are I would say Scherzer's definitely past his
One
prime.
of them's 41, and one of them is recovering just came off Tommy John surgery.
Hey, he pitched the hell out. He pitched great.
Absolutely.
He pitched
Both
great
of them
in
is,
6.
I just thought I would throw that out
Shout
there.
outs
You're
to
right.
those guys.
If it wasn't for both of them, they don't even make it this
No
far.
Not at
question.
all.
No question. I'm just saying.
Especially Max Scherzer game 4, where I always say that is the turning point of a series between being down 3-1 and 2-2. That is the most
He was
crucial
great.
part of
He was.
best of 7.
He was great.
I would say that.
Game 4s are very important.
But before we get to the Dodgers, we gotta talk about the whole thing with Bo Bichette. Do you put him in the lineup,
No.
or do you, because baseball is a game of flow and chemistry, or do you ride?
That's the exact
you
reason
ride-
why I'm not putting him in. Now you can come in and be a pitch hitter.
Yes, I would
Go
say that.
pitch run for somebody.
I don't think you want him running with a bad ankle. Pitch hit, definitely, yes. He did lead the league in
Well,
batting
you can
average.
still, sub in for like Kirk,
Then you got to put a catcher in.
Yeah,
I
but then you
couldn't-
just replace that with a defensive spot.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying I would, if I was Schneider, I'd bring him on as a pitch hitter.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
He
Which
should be on the bench.
will happen? That will be.
Like if someone was struggling, going 0 for 3, and you have runners on base, you could bring him on as a pitch hitter.
Yeah, come in like the 7th inning or something.
You can't put Bo Bichette into the lineup.
Over Jimenez. Jimenez been
Wait,
been
so
balling.
you feel that they should just sit him completely?
No, I think that like you said, Marcus, I'm in agreement with you that he should be brought on as a pinch hitter at times in certain spots
Cool.
when we might need him to step up. You know what I mean? Well, it wouldn't be there couldn't be a better story.
You can't.
Bo Bichette waits all this time, his team gets him to the World Series, and he brings us home. You know
He
what I
gets
mean?
So
he
you,
gets
you
the-
feel
Bring us over the
Kirk
line.
Gibson
I was just gonna
story?
say that, man.
I mean, George already gave us a little bit of the Kirk Gibson, didn't he? With the knee, you know what I mean? Who was it? Wu tried to take him out. The Seattle Mariners fans were cheering about it. By the way, I know you guys are still crying, but they were cheering about it.
They never been to a
If
World
you
Series,
remember.
man. That's as close
Yeah,
as they ever got.
I know.
I know they had 3
but
wins, 1 win away.
I'm just
They're
saying. I
up in
remember
the
when
seventh inning.
No,
when
they're the
Kevin
only
Durant.
team-
I
no,
remember when
they're
Kevin
the-
Durant got hurt.
No,
Sorry,
No, they're
Teddy.
the only team in baseball to never been to a World Series.
True.
Like ever. Appearance. Not even win. Appearance.
Oh, okay. I was supposed to say something like
Even the
Padres?
Nationals won.
I was supposed to say, didn't the Padres? But
Yeah, they did.
went
With Tony
to-
Gwynn. They went there. They didn't win, but they were
Oh,
there.
okay.
They made it to the show. Seattle's never been to the show. Cas Couchin.
But
That's where they've been.
Oh my god.
Big pause on that, though.
Oh,
but go
Lord.
on. Go on, though.
But all I'm saying is they did cheer for George Springer when he got beamed in the knee. You know, I remember when apparently Toronto did that and then they buried us
Yep.
the next year. So I'm just saying it looks like it's not just north of the border that happens. But-
All right, now we'll get to the defending champs trying to go for dynasty. So to be a dynasty, you gotta go back to back. Hasn't been done since Matt said the Yankees in the late 2000s. They three-peated. but-
Late 90s, 2000, yeah.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, they're going for that. Anything you want to talk about with the Dodgers? I mean,
I heard they have a decent Japanese player on the team or something. Like he's all right or something.
Yeah, Yamamoto. He all right.
No, but I heard
Yamamoto's all right.
Yeah, I heard they had one guy who's like, a decent pitcher.
Yeah,
He's all right
Yamamoto.
at hitting.
Yeah, Yamamoto's a really great pitcher.
Yeah.
He's exceptional.
I know, Teddy, you're wearing the Dodgers hat, so could you please enlighten me on you know what I mean? How
No,
you're feeling about
just like the Seattle series, they got a Canadian playing first base.
Do they?
Freddie Freeman, 2-time World Series MVP. Freddie Freeman, right there.
Canadian,
And
you're
a
right.
player who
I don't wanna
was
hear that
not
right
paid properly. That's why he ended up on the team.
Mookie?
Nah, well, him too.
Him too.
Yeah, I mean that's another MVP in that lineup right there, Mookie Betts. I mean Mookie Betts plays the whole dime. He started his career out in right field, went to the Dodgers, started
He
playing
wanted to get away from that stink of that Boston.
Hold on. He played second and he plays shortstop. He plays first base. Look, you could throw
He's
Mookie
a
anywhere.
utility
Oh, he's a
player.
great
And he plays the game and he doesn't complain. Doesn't
He's
with
a
a
great
smile on
player.
his face.
Yeah.
Gets 2 hits per game.
He's a
Great contact hitter.
Yeah.
And he could also take it out the park.
Oh, yeah.
And rob a home run every once in a while too.
If he's allowed to play in the outfield,
Yeah,
that's
he plays
but,
out
he,
there.
but he's playing shortstop right now because they don't have a shortstop right now.
Mm.
I mean, yeah, man, it's crazy. Yeah.
So it's just one of those things of, it's a great player.
Listen, Mookie's all right.
What?
I'm joking. I mean, Mookie's all right. But listen,
All right.
I really want to get into...
See, this is why he does not come on the podcast because he says dumb things like this.
What did he play?
No, I just said,
All
I
right.
love Mookie. I love Mookie. But I really want to
A
get
Hall of
into...
Fame player is all right. Okay.
No, I love
Yeah,
Mookie. He's a
disrespect
great
out
player.
here.
He's a great player, and I love Mookie. But I really want to get into the fact that Teddy has told me that's why he's wearing the LA Dodgers hat on camera with the LA Dodgers colors, that we have next to no chance.
Hold on, I didn't say that yet.
No, I know you're not going
I
to
didn't
say
say
that. I know
yet.
you haven't
I
said
still
that
even
yet.
I still even get to the fact that there's a former J in Teoscar Hernandez who's you got, wait a second. I got this here about Teoscar. Game 1
Another good
when
player.
they were down against the Phillies, who I predicted would take them out, hit a big 3-run shot in Game 1,
he's a good
7th
player.
inning to rob the Phillies of Game 1, which ended up hurting them down the road. He's also second in RBIs right now in the whole postseason, right behind Vlad.
Very
In the
good
majors
player.
right now.
I like
Yeah,
Teoscar.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Yep.
They are deep, and they also got another Hernandez in Kike.
Yep.
I believe he was the 2018 when Red Sox won.
Yes.
He had a
Yes,
clutch
yes.
hit. I think he had 2 home runs in one game in that World Series.
What about their bullpen, Teddy?
Vesia is out due to personal matters, which might be a blessing in disguise with the Dodgers. But for both teams, I'll say it's gonna come down to their starters.
Well, there's one special starter
Who?
that had a phenomenal game in Game 4 against Milwaukee.
Yamamoto?
I said Game 4.
Oh, my bad. I mean, Yamamoto did have a complete game in Game 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Game 4.
How
my
good is
bad.
Shohei Ohtani, Marcus? How good is he really?
That is the best player we've ever seen in our entire lives.
In the history of baseball.
Well, Babe Ruth can't tie his
Bro,
In the
he's
last
Babe
50
Ruth
years.
post-segregation.
Is
Yes.
Ohtani better?
Thank you. Catch me with that.
Are you talking in terms of talent, or are you talking in terms of greatness and
Everything.
Bro, he's literally...
Have you seen what he's done?
Bro, he's literally
Yeah, I
Babe
have
Ruth
seen what he's done. I've
post-segregation.
seen that. Other than Game 4, he was poor the
Well,
entire
he showed
playoffs.
up when it mattered
He
most.
was poor the
He was
entire
piss poor.
playoffs.
I completely agree
Horrible.
with you.
I think before Game 4 or
He was
whatever.
looking real bad.
Yeah, he was. What was he? 2 for? I mean, he was atrocious, and I'm a big Ohtani fan. Last year, let's be honest, Marcus.
God, the man hit 60-60, bro.
Okay, fair
No
enough.
one else has done that.
Fair enough.
60-60 is him
Fair
by
enough.
himself.
Fair enough.
Nobody else
In the regular season.
at all.
In the regular season.
So
Last year in the postseason,
He
he
still
was
got a
below
ring.
average. Even before his
yo,
injury.
the
A
Dodgers
lot-
still made their $700 million back.
You know what's
Well,
crazy?
I mean,
you know what's
they-
crazy about the Dodgers? They're so deep that Freddie Freeman said to the Yankees, "Yeah, I'll just hit this walk-off grand slam and call it a game."
You know who probably wishes who wishes he could wake up like that? A guy named Barry Bonds. He probably wishes he could wake up with a guy like Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman and this guy and that guy standing next
Well,
to him.
it's
Well,
not his fault
so-
that his management wasn't cheap.
Before you tell me Ohtani, when he was on the Angels, how many playoff games did they win?
That
I'm an
wasn't his
Ohtani-
fault.
Okay, well,
You
I mean, it's
can't
not
you
his
can't
fault,
do
is it?
everything. It's baseball. This is not basketball.
If he doesn't even beat
The
us,
Angels-
Marcus,
the
what are you guys
Angels,
gonna
man.
say?
I don't
Dog,
know that-
What-
I don't
if
Look
know
at
he
how
doesn't
great
even
Mike
beat
Trout
us,
is. The man's played
He's
3
not that
playoff
great.
games.
Mike Trout's not that great.
He played 3 playoff games.
That's why he's not that great.
Wait,
No,
time
'cause
out,
he's in a
time out.
piss
Can
poor
we name
organization.
No,
No,
on a
no.
serious note, can
Man,
we name
no.
3 players that were on the Angels team with Shohei Ohtani, including Mike Trout?
Honestly, you're
I don't think
boring
we
me,
can.
Teddy, with that.
Mike
Stop
Scioscia.
it. Mike Trout
That was
and
the
Shohei
manager. I
Ohtani
know.
played on the same team. Come on, Teddy, stop
He also
it.
But you
Talk about
can't
the
play
world
every
classes.
position. Baseball is a different sport.
But you know what I'll say? We
It's
said
not
this.
their
No,
fault.
Matt wasn't here.
Look at how great Barry Bonds was.
No,
Man
but
played
he
the
got
World
to-
Series
he-
once.
No, but what do
Actually,
you mean?
twice.
He still played in multiple. He was contending when he was on Pittsburgh. Come on, Marcus. They
But
were
it's
still
not
had a
his
good team on
fault.
Pittsburgh. No, but they still had a good team. They still competed.
I'm not saying that.
Mike
I'm talking
Trout-
about it's not your fault. When you play baseball, you can't play both ends.
That's why the Jays have it. I agree with you, but that's why the Jays.
So you
have a
can't
chance.
get at someone's greatness. A-Rod won MVP and his team finished last.
I know, but I'm just,
Exactly.
specifically Mike Trout and Shohei on the Angels. Though I'm sorry, there's no excuse for not winning no playoff games. They didn't win a playoff game.
Well, you play for a piss poor organization. It's not
Alright.
his fault.
Okay.
Now, he's being a greedy person because he cared about his money, but that's a whole different discussion. But that's just money.
I hear you. I hear you.
We'll get into this about Dodgers. Is there anything else Shohei Ohtani could do this year for an encore when it comes to his postseason run?
Do it again.
I think Shohei Ohtani personally has a lot to prove. I think he has a lot to prove. Like you, Marcus, you just acknowledged it. He's been poor in these playoffs. He had that one great game against in game four against
One
the
great
Brewers.
game. You mean like the
He had
greatest
one good game.
in the history of baseball?
Fair enough, but it was one game.
So, he did it when it mattered most.
How many? They were up 3. They were up 3-0 in the series, Marcus. The
So?
series was over.
Hey, they say the hardest part.
The series was
Still
over.
got to close.
Go ask David Ortiz and that
That's
old
one
Yankee
year-
crew.
that's one
hold
year
on,
in a million.
hold up. The hardest part about a series is the closeout games. It's
Yankees
not.
up
It's
3-0.
not the.
Not
it's
3-0.
Yeah, especially 3-0.
No,
Go ask
no,
Derek Jeter and
no,
company what happened
no.
in 04.
That's one
That's
time.
the hardest.
That's one time
Exactly
out
the
of the
point,
5
though. No, but-
years out of the 5 titles he won.
No, but I'm just
Eddie.
saying they didn't even win that one. They lost that
I know
one.
that, of course, but I'm saying you won 5 World Series titles,
Yeah,
and
the
that's the
hardest
only
part-
time he
yeah, but
blew
that's
it.
the
But
only
we're
part
talking
that
about
closed
closing it
out.
out.
It's
That
the
is
hardest
difficult.
part.
No,
And he's using
boys,
that as a reference.
Boys, I
You're just being
understand that.
triggered because we got at Derek Jeter.
No, but
That's-
boys,
I should have said Mariano Rivera.
No.
Mariano Rivera blew it in the ninth.
But
I should have
boys,
said that.
I understand
Oh,
that when
against
it's
Arizona?
3-1.
Not even that. No, I'm talking about the 3-0 game when David Ortiz hit the walk-off and
No,
then,
I
and
know
Joe
that,
Buck
but
said,
I'm-
"We'll see you tomorrow night."
Oh, that one.
I should have said that instead of the Jeter reference.
No, but boys, I'm
No,
saying,
we wouldn't have
how
been
many
tripping.
times
Yeah,
have
yeah,
how
that's
many
my
times
bad.
have
I messed
baseball?
that one up.
How many times have MLB teams come back from 3-0?
Nobody's done it in the 4 major sports.
I know
In
in baseball.
history.
How many times did it happen?
No, but like once.
It happened once.
But my point,
All
that's
right.
my point though. The closeout games are always the hardest. And you could agree with that or not,
I
but
do.
that's what it is. Holy. But anyways,
I
back
hear
to what I was getting to with the whole Dodgers thing. If you want this is my opinion on how the series is gonna end. The Dodgers are gonna win Game 1.
Mm?
Okay.
They're gonna get your Savage out of there, unfortunately.
Wow.
Game 2 is just gonna be Yamamoto goes 8 innings strong or 7 innings strong. Someone with one of those bats is gonna let it fly.
Oh, then the bullpen's gonna blow it?
Nah, the Jays bullpen, it'll probably be a wash game for that. It'll be 2-0 by the weekend for the LA. They get 2 days off. When you go back to LA, they're gonna be playing their theme song that they played last year, which was "They Not Like Us." That was their whole theme song
Was
the
it?
whole year.
Was
I'm
it
not.
actually?
It really was their theme
Wow.
song that year. They
Yeah,
Not
it
Like
was.
Us. It was the whole West Coast anthem.
They're gonna play the Dodgers game.
Yeah, and they're probably gonna bring out Ice Cube or someone again. That's why they got to bring Drake out of Toronto for Game 1.
They're gonna bring out Kendrick.
Relax.
Nah, Kendrick will come up.
Yo, they're gonna bring out Kendrick.
I
for
think-
real. I think they're gonna bring out
Relax,
Kendrick.
man.
I think they bring out Ice Cube again for Game 3 because he's a big Dodgers fan.
Nah,
And then if the opportunity arises that it's Game 4 and they're up 3-0, maybe Kendrick comes out if he's not on tour. I don't know his schedule. Maybe
True.
maybe he comes out Game 4 and does the first pitch. And then this is the bet that I want to make because I already said last episode Shohei Ohtani's going to be the World Series MVP. That price has plummeted to like even money now, which is crazy. He's going to have a Don Larson game in Game 4, Shohei Ohtani. If
And-
you wanted an encore, that's the encore I would give for Shohei
Well, you
Ohtani.
have to explain to some of the viewers what a Don Larson game is.
He's just going to do the no-hitter, which has never been done in the World Series except for Don Larson.
In 1956.
And he was a Dodger, right? Or was he a Yankee? I
No,
can't
he's a
remember.
Yankee.
One of them old
Yeah,
teams.
You guys do.
But
know.
hold on. And then he's gonna remix Ladal Larson by saying, yeah, not only can I do the no-hitter, I'm gonna hit one out the park too. Then that's gonna be the ultimate encore. That he's gonna have a no-hitter and he's gonna hit a home run in the same game. Then he'll be classified as GOAT status once that happens. I can't even find the odds on him getting a no-hitter with a home run. I keep looking, it's never there. But I'm trying. I'm trying really hard to find it. I'm trying hard. That might be the ticket to retirement right there. It's a crazy long shot, but I believe it's doable. And then, yeah, Dodgers in 4. Say no more. Let's move on and talk about the Feds sweeping the NBA right now. Who wants to start
I
off
thought
with
we
that
were gonna
one?
at least have our.
I was about to
predictions.
say.
Damn,
Damn, I was on
about
such
to
a
say,
roll. My
Jay-
bad, y'all.
was about to
I
say,
messed that one
Jays
up.
in 6.
Jays in 5.
Jays in 6.
Jays.
Or
Jays
Jays
in
in
5.
My
7.
bad, I messed that up.
Before
I
this
didn't let
guy-
y'all
Before
talk.
this guy lets you
You
think
know
that
what?
we all think that.
So-
Before this guy lets you
This is
think that
gonna
we
be-
all think that, Shohei Ohtani is not even one of the more dominant pitchers in this league.
Yo, this is gonna
He's
be.
not. He's not even the best pitcher
unicorn
on his own
story
team.
ever.
That's
Jays
all
in
I'll say.
5.
Jays in 5 to
Talk
stay
your
alive.
shit, TJ.
What a time to be alive.
unicorn
Jays in
story.
5.
Talk your
So they
shit.
couldn't even beat
Jays
the
in
Yankees in
5.
5.
And I like
Well, the
Shohei,
series only went to 5.
but let him prove it before you crown
Still
him.
wouldn't have one in 5.
Let him prove it before you crown him, Teddy. That's all I'm gonna say. Let
Jays
him
in
prove it.
5.
Okay, so our producer TJ has Jays in 5.
Jays in 5.
He
Jays
has
in
Jays in
6.
6. I have LA in 5.
Got you.
And I got Dodgers in 4.
Got
Say
it.
He
no
has a
more.
sweep. Okay.
You can watch. Wait for it. You can watch the game. You can watch the game with Bay. Catch this podcast on Blu-ray. Listen to Coldplay. It won't matter.
These are
Dodgers
for
in
all the
4.
hard times, man. This is
On
for all the hard times. man.
You get it on Blu-ray.
For all the
We're on
hard
Blu-ray,
times.
yo? Aye.
If you can find a DVD player though.
So segueing, we were only going to end up doing a baseball podcast today, but then there was a special story that happened this morning
In the
Oh, wow.
association.
Can't
in
wait
the
to hear
NBA,
this.
so we got to talk about it. So, Teddy, would you like to segue into what happened in the NBA?
Yeah, I was about to, but then I forgot y'all had predictions too, which I completely messed that up. Yeah.
Okay, things happened.
The Feds did an NBA sweep. Friday,
Yeah.
Thursday morning.
Yeah.
Chauncey Billups post game. Last comments were, "Let the chips fall where they are." That was literally his last comment post game after the loss on their season opener. Too bad it was his last game coaching. That's crazy though, saying "Let the chips fall where they fall."
Yeah.
That's wild, man. That's wild, man.
Yeah, well, as of right now, everyone is
What?
innocent until proven guilty.
Yep, absolutely.
But
And it was alleged. We ain't getting sued.
But here's the crazy thing: Miami did choke a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter on their season opener, and then one of their players was detained by FBI agents, Terry Rozier, Scary Terry. You know, free Scary Terry.
Now,
You know,
can I ask you a quick question? Because you know
Yeah.
I haven't really been watching the NBA like that, boys.
It just
I haven't
started,
been
though. It's only-
following.
it's
I
only
know
day-
that.
it's only
I
day
know
two.
that.
Only they, yeah.
But I just want to ask, guys, is this serious, or are you just kind of? Is this Chauncey Billups thing serious, Eddie? Or is it?
Yes,
just
it
kind
is
of-
serious.
Bro,
They
it's
have
like
the word
he's-
FBI.
I know,
FBI.
so- but Marcus, what about the Gilbert Arenas thing? Didn't the FBI?
That wasn't the FBI.
It wasn't.
No.
Okay,
that's
okay.
like Santa Monica County.
Okay, so it's okay. Sorry,
The
I didn't know
FBI
that.
on a different level.
Okay.
That's nothing. This
Yeah,
is
you
federal
right.
business right
You
here.
right. You
This
right.
is federal business, guys.
I didn't know that.
And with the Gilbert Arenas thing is, we don't. There's some truth to it. Did he snitch?
And
Did
you know,
he
yeah,
not?
he might have been made it all up.
But also,
Yeah,
Gilbert
I
is
believe
such a
so.
jokester
Yeah,
that
yeah.
he takes nothing serious.
I was gonna say,
That
yes,
the man
Nick-
was like making jokes about it on his own show.
but he
Yeah.
might have been a snitch the whole time because his nickname when he was playing was Agent Zero, so he might be a 00
Ooh.
agent, man. I'm just saying, you never know.
Yo, holla at us,
No.
man. Clarify this. We can sit down and talk about
But
it.
but
you know?
with Chauncey Billups though, I think his charge is probably the most scariest out of Terry Rozier's or even Damon Jones. We'll get into him too. We didn't forget about you, Damon Jones. Definitely did not.
Not at all.
Chauncey Billups was
Especially with his association.
allegedly associating in a after hours poker game with organized crime family and like organized crime family ties. So
Whoa. Say that again? How did they
Yeah.
find that? How did they find that out?
Bro, they're running.
It's called the FBI. This
It's
is
called
what
the
they do.
FBI, bro. You think?
Yo,
You think?
Melo was right, yo. They're the feds, yo. NBA is the feds.
Yes.
Melo was right, bro.
Correct.
Like, do you think the feds are just after Diddy only? They got other things monitoring in the world.
Bro, like, we're living
And
in hard
apparently
times
this has
right
been a
now.
long time investigation.
Multiple
that they-
years.
Yeah.
Like, they were looking at it when he was still on ESPN as an analyst broadcaster.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So
Apparently,
this is not a joke. This is very bad.
So, yo, let me ask you this still. Like, even after you leave the NBA, you retire, you're still being investigated by feds?
if you're doing something you're not supposed to be, yeah. What
Yeah.
you-
For real.
you
Even
dumb
after?
bitch.
No, because, like, true say, they've been doing that to players for a long time, since the David Stern times, you know what I mean? Even
All right,
Melo said it. Yep, for real. Melo said, yo, he found out about my gang and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, Melo was in the wire.
yeah, but Melo
Literally.
was in the
He's
the
from
league.
Baltimore.
I'm
That's what I'm
talking
saying,
about
he was in the
Chauncey.
wire.
Yeah, but Melo was in the league when he gave him that warning. Chauncey Billups is not in the league. You know what I'm trying to say?
Chauncey
But
Billups-
you're still work for ESPN, which is an NBA job,
True. Okay,
and you are an NBA coach, which is a NBA job.
you're right.
That means you're an NBA employee.
But I'll get
You're
to
right.
quickly
All
before we
right.
transition off Chauncey Billups. Yeah, he's been allegedly tied with like those like families you hear about in the movies with like the Gambinos and all that stuff, man. So that's
Well, he better be careful so he doesn't get packed.
well, he got he got his lawyer to get him out on bail. He had to forfeit his passport. So he's at home. He's not like in federal prison. So it's not the end of the world for him. We'll get into
Well, he
David
just won't
Jones.
be coming to Toronto for no basketball games.
He's not coaching ever again, man.
Oh, yeah. I think that chapter of his life is over.
Yeah, like he might not even get broadcasted.
Mainly because though
No,
they're
it-
losing games.
You're innocent until proven guilty.
Well, one of the allegations,
Absolutely.
one of the allegations made against Chauncey Billups due to his NBA ties was that he tipped off mobsters that the team would be selling he would be rigging games or
Inside information.
well, it's actually one of his charges on insider trading is
Yeah.
that because the team decided they wanted to tank, he told the mobsters that he was going to be resting a bunch of his guys towards the end of the season, giving like.
But
Does
that's
that-
why they didn't really
does
tie
that-
that in.
that
They were
just-
ass anyways.
Yeah,
So
but
what
that's
difference
just
does it
you know
make?
you know how it is with the feds when they can get one charge and stretch it to like 9. I mean,
Oh.
that's
Okay,
just them adding on
I'm like,
charges.
they sucked anyways.
I mean, they got him. They got
They're
their
gonna be good.
their main focus with Chauncey Billups wasn't actually basketball. It was the poker games because they were using like the table was like Blu-ray or something. Not Blu-ray. The table was like they were reading cards off the table, so Chauncey knew what other players had, and they were hustling them.
How would
In the games.
they know that?
He was
Did you not
he
hear
was
what we just said?
he was in on the his
Oh,
job.
he was in. Okay.
So if you ever watch like Sopranos, for example,
Yeah,
when they
yeah.
have those games in the hotel rooms, and then like they bring like Frank Sinatra Jr. as
Yeah,
like a
the
celebrity
card games. Yeah,
as
yeah,
like
the
a
card
celebrity
game.
guest, so
Yeah.
other people could come and say, "Yo, I got to play with
High
so and
stakes
so."
card game, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. So
And this was not no little chump change.
no,
money.
these games, from my understanding, are like $25K just to grab a seat buy-in.
100%.
Like that's just from my understanding. But yeah, so that's the main thing with Chauncey was like he was in on it with the mob that
It
these
just,
rigging
it just
card
doesn't seem
games.
like his character, honestly. Teddy, he's always been a leader. He's always seemed like he's done the right thing. He's never. If you told me this about Gilbert Arenas, or sorry, Steph, but Stephon Marbury, like I'm Steve Francis, Chauncey just never gave me that vibe. He was the leader of that Detroit team. I wouldn't expect it. It's like if you told me if Kyle Lowry was involved in a meth ring or in a crack house. It's just hard for me to believe. But
Tim
I don't
Strawberry
know.
was and Doc Gordon.
Well,
Anyways,
sorry.
Why did Doc
Did
gotta
he throw
catch
a no-hit?
hit? He was a great
throw a
pitcher for the
no-hitter on
Mets.
Adler?
Yeah, like fuck.
Doc
What's
Gordon.
wrong with
yeah, he had a no hitter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on
yeah.
acid.
And then he went to the trap house after in Queens.
Hey man, listen. Yeah.
That's a real good story on ESPN
Yeah,
30
come
for
on,
30.
man.
He
Gotta
missed
watch
the
that.
parade because he got high. He missed the championship
Yo,
parade because he was high.
if Trey Savage could pitch half as good as he did on acid, this won't be a good
Hey, we're
shape.
talking about how do we
No,
get
I'm
back to
joking,
baseball?
I'm
Anyways, let me
joking,
get back to
I'm
Damon
joking.
Jones. So Damon Jones,
Has a best buddy
so he was
that he's really good friends with.
so Damon Jones was tipping off the same mob family actually that Chauncey Billups was affiliated with. That's how
And,
the connection
A
happened.
certain individual's house who plays in LA.
Yes, well, he was tipping off mobsters and giving inside trading when he was an assistant on Darvin Ham's Lakers that
Allegedly.
That LeBron would be
Allegedly.
sitting out. LeBron would be sitting out, and Anthony Davis would be sitting out. And here's a quote that was given out by SportsCenter on ESPN that he said, "Yeah, LeBron and Anthony Davis are sitting, so bet the house the other way, and can I eat too?"
Wow.
Damn.
That's pretty damning.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's just a quote, though. Allegedly,
Yeah,
is what they caught on a wire tape or a wire or an iMessage, whatever. Like, you know,
I'm.
bro,
No,
I don't got to know.
I think eventually,
doing that.
Teddy, they're gonna have to start having some real
Do
conversations.
you think LeBron is tipping off games to other?
I don't know. See, that's a big allegation. You know,
That's a
like
very big allegation.
they're gonna have to get a hold of this. The NBA.
Well, also,
It's out of
I still
control.
blame the NBA for this in the
Yeah,
first place
it's
because
Every league promotes
they allow
gambling.
gambling.
Every
So
league
But
promotes
how come the
gambling.
NFL, Marcus, or the NHL?
Oh, don't
or
worry.
how come like
Their
their
time's
story's coming.
is it
It's
though,
coming.
Marcus?
Yeah, their times are coming.
Because
This
betting,
is just the tip of the iceberg. This is light work.
Yeah.
Marcus, I don't know, man.
Dog, did you not hear the FBI was in doing this? You don't think they looking at them other sports too?
I mean, look at soccer. Soccer's probably the most corrupt games. They had team presidents getting caught fixing games, buying refs,
Can I say
all
that?
that stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
my
with
God,
the NBA though, it's much easier to kind of
People have
like.
died. People have died.
Right.
messing up.
They're just
People
going
die
after
from
the
this.
darkies.
Yeah, like if somebody has the over under on maybe 6 shots, and you're a person who, you know what I mean, carries the ball up up the court in your hand, you know what I mean. It's much easier for you to launch up 7 shots rather than catch a pass over the middle and you know what I mean. So
Before we get off the Fed sweep, the one person who wasn't indicted today, but everyone for sure thought he was definitely going to be on it, was Malik Beasley. His time will be coming. Just don't know when.
No, but he got off on all of the charges.
Nope, still pending. He never even got charged yet. He's still pending.
Wait, really?
According,
thought he got
according to the report today, and the guy's name is Cash, the FBI lead investigator on this. His name is Cash. I ain't making this up. He's like, don't worry, we're still looking into Malik Beasley. Because they asked him.
Because they ended up screwing his money out so badly.
Well, yeah, no one's going to touch that guy, as Matt likes to say, with a 10-foot pole.
Yep. So Malik Beasley, Jonte Porter,
You know
Terry
what, though, for
Rozier.
Malik Beasley? That's his Larsa Pippen karma.
Well, I didn't want to go there, but
That's his-
here we are. I didn't want to go there, but here we are.
That's his Larsa
Oh,
Pippen karma.
no.
Nah, I'm going to say it, man. That's his karma for that,
I
man.
ain't got caught with the FBI. And the next
No.
guy got caught
The
with
feds.
coke.
Well, he didn't get swept today, but the media asked him about. The media specifically said, "What about Malik Beasley?" And they said, "Yeah, we're still looking into that one." That means they load in the clip and
The
they don't know
NBA
when.
has a serious gambling problem, and they need to pull the rein. They need to get a hold of it.
See,
because
no,
it's
this
very
is
bad.
what happened when you change leadership. Because if
So are you,
David
are you,
Stern
are you
was
finally
alive,
admitting? Are you
yeah,
finally
this
admitting
would
that
not
Adam
happen.
Silver is a
Yeah.
horrible commissioner?
Who?
no,
Adam
Marcus, yes. Are you finally admitting
no,
that Adam Silver is a subpar at best commissioner?
no, because Gary Bettman's still out
I
there.
still agree with that. to be honest.
Yeah,
All day,
Gary
all
Bettman
day.
pretty bad.
To
He messed up
be
hockey's
honest,
money for
2 things
everybody.
could be true.
Right?
He messed it up.
Like
for
yo,
everybody.
how's a great player like Connor McDavid signing 2 years, $20 million?
How is the NHL players going about a decade without
Yeah,
playing
we
international
talked about this
hockey?
before. Yarmer Yager is still the highest paid NHL player
Which is
in the last-
ridiculous.
in the last 25 years.
Yeah, well,
Atrocious.
He's a Hall of Famer though. Yarmer Yager. He's still playing in some league in Europe, man. At
He
60.
getting them checks, but he can't be the highlight. Come on,
Can
man.
you guys tell me about the what happened yesterday, TJ, with the Raptors? You know, I
Thank
didn't
you,
watch it.
thank you. I was trying to
Yeah,
transition
yeah.
to actual NBA. Thank you, thank you.
I mean, hey man,
Yeah.
can you tell me what happened, please? With,
Yo,
with
they
our
played. They
Raptors?
played our producer TJ's favorite team in the
Oh,
hot
wow.
Atlanta.
Blowout.
Hot Atlanta.
Come on.
Yeah.
Hot Atlanta.
Blowout.
1 for 7 for 3.
Yo,
22
that three,
points.
I told you that.
Most of his points were from the free throw line. Yo, this guy has nothing.
Yo,
This guy is trash. Like,
Yo, that three-
honestly, he scored 22 points.
Yo,
but-
that three he hit though from the
13
logo
points.
was nice though. You gotta admit, he hit that from half court. That
Yeah,
three.
okay, and
I'm just saying, he hit a
Cool.
three from
And
half court.
are
what
you
did he
talking
do
about?
after?
I
What did he
saw
do
the game.
after?
Yo,
What did he do after?
you know what I'll say? The Raptors' new system with Darko is play fast, outrun them. I like it, especially with a team like Atlanta who wants to play fast and tries to bully you. The Raptors yesterday, they showed that they're gonna play fast and physical, and I like that about their game because they have the wing depth to make that happen. From Quickly to Scotty to Bi, RJ, and Pirtle.
Yeah.
You know what I'll say about Pirtle, TJ? I was wrong. He is better than DeAndre Ayton.
Thank you.
I was completely
Thank you.
wrong.
Yo.
Yeah, you were right. I saw that Lakers game. I saw that Lakers game on opening night. You know, Luka Doncic had 43, 10, and 9.
So how many rebounds did he have?
Who? No,
DeAndre.
Luka had 10 rebounds.
No, I know. How much
He's
did
the point
DeAndre?
guard. DeAndre Ayton had the same numbers as Joel Embiid. 6 and 4. 6 points and 4 rebounds. Both of them, they had
There you go.
identical numbers.
Yo, I gotta watch that game, man. I don't
Which
know
one?
Yo, bro. I
DeAndre
didn't even watch the
Ayton?
Laker game. I watched the Raptor game.
No,
Yo,
the
I
funniest
didn't see
It
that.
seems like
The
he's
funniest-
Yo,
No.
that's
Yeah,
mine.
Jakob more
That is mine.
talented
I
than-
told you. Yo, I told you from day one. As soon as they signed, I was like, this is not gonna work.
TJ.
This is not gonna work.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
DJ.
DeAndre Ayton is so bad.
Jakob Pertl is more talented than DeAndre Ayton.
Yes.
Yeah, I witnessed
Yes.
it on opening night.
Yes.
A week ago.
Yes.
Hold on. A week ago, I said DeAndre is better than Jakob Pertl. After that game I saw, when DeAndre, you know what's crazy? DeAndre was 2 feet away from the basket. You know who was guarding him? Pazinski. You know what he tried to do? You know what he tried to do instead of posting up and do a hook?
What?
This guy tried to do a step back fadeaway. I didn't even know that was in his arsenal.
No, that just sounds like that Patrick Ewing meme, bro.
Yo, let me,
No.
let me ask you
He
something.
thought he was Kobe on the elbow, but he was on the block.
Yo, let me ask you something about this guy. He's
Bro,
the number one
Draymond,
pick,
you could
right?
literally
Yes.
see the clip. You could literally see the clip, and Draymond Green got the rebound and laughed.
DeAndre Ayton was the number 1 overall pick. Yes.
Yeah.
TJ.
Yes, and
How many
Number
number one
one overall
overall
pick.
picks have been traded to 3 teams?
a lot.
There's quite a bit.
Okay.
Okay, I'll ask you
Okay.
Like,
another
even
question,
Shaq's been
TJ.
traded.
How
Yeah,
many
no, I know. In the first, how long he's been in the year?
You know what
the
I'll
league?
say? You know what I'll say about DeAndre
6
Ayton?
years?
Yeah, okay, 6 years.
No,
Thank you.
time out.
Thank you. So half of his career, he's been on 3 teams.
Hold on.
Think about that.
No, hold on.
No, but that's just 3 teams in the last 3 years.
Yeah, okay,
No, I
exactly.
gotta
So that
say
should tell you
something, though.
about this guy. That should tell you about this
Joe
guy.
Smith's been
This guy
traded a
is
lot.
absolutely doo-doo.
No, DeAndre Ayton.
He's better than Jakob Pertl.
No, he's
Ben
not.
Simmons played
No,
for
he's not.
3 teams.
No, he's not.
Hold on. But when it comes to DeAndre Ayton, yes, he was number 1 pick. But he wasn't as bad as Marvin Bagley
He
was number
played
2.
in the finals. He was a starting center in the finals.
And do you know what his
in
highlight
the
was?
finals.
Do you know what his highlight is in that
I
finals?
don't care. He got there.
Dang dunk, though.
When he got blocked by Giannis on the chase down. That is his highlight in the finals.
Oh, this guy is not.
He got pinned.
Yeah,
he's
Jakob
not
Pertl's
the
a decent
guy for
player,
the
but you
Lakers.
guys
I'm
are.
telling you
No,
right now.
Jakob Pertl's better than Jakob Pertl is better than DeAndre
Zubac is
Ayton.
better.
A lot of people.
Zubac is better than DeAndre.
Zubac is better than both of them, if you want to argue that.
You know what I'll say?
I'll give you that. Too.
But we gotta
I'll give you
transition.
that.
No, we gotta
I'll give you
transition
that.
of DA because he ain't even worth that much time until he gets better. The Sixers rookie BJ Edgecombe,
Oh, he killed it
he
yesterday.
cooked the Boston Celtics yesterday.
He beat the
If
brakes
they
off
lost that
team.
game, that would have been on Joel Embiid for having 6 and 4, 6 points and 4 rebounds. That game would have been on him. BJ
Yo,
Edgecombe, rookie debut,
You know that he
34
actually
points
had
out
the
the,
most
out the
points?
gate. And I mentioned him in our March Madness episode when we were talking about stars and potential players going to the league.
No, but you know what the crazy thing is too? He had the most points in the debut since AI.
No, he had more than AI.
Wow.
He had
I said
34.
since him.
Wow.
He had more. The only person that might have had more.
How much points did what's his name?
Will
Yeah.
Chamberlain was
Michael Carter Jr. How much points did he got?
more than
first
him
game?
because he's on the Sixers.
Yeah.
And,
More.
I think MTW had 28,
with
I
a
told us.
double.
like 12 and
12
15
and-
or something.
Yeah.
So the Sixers all-time list goes VJ Edgecombe yesterday with 34, Allen Iverson in 96 with 30,
Wow.
Stackhouse with 27,
Mhm.
Okafor with 26, and Carter Williams with 22. That's
Oh,
the
wow.
Sixers rookie
Perfect.
debut.
Okay.
But
But the most of
double.
all time is Wilt Chamberlain with 59. That is the most for a rookie debut.
Well, that's back in the day.
Yeah, exactly. But
That's back
Yeah,
in the
but
day.
here's the crazy-
This guy was like
Wilt
the
was
only tall
different.
person in the league. Like,
Here's the
No, he
crazy.
was
Here's the
not.
crazy part about that game because I was actually watching that game. They were up 1 with maybe 5 seconds left. He's shooting 2 free throws, bricks both free throws.
Oh man.
Boston has the ball.
Well, he is a rookie.
Boston has the ball, and Payne Pritchard goes for the win. He blocks the winning shot. He blocks the shot after missing 2 free throws. You know what that
Well, at least
shows
he
me?
made up for it.
You know what that shows me? That shows me he has the ability and composure of on to the next play.
And when and this
And not
Okafor,
let that part just ruin you.
Yeah, exactly. Because sometimes you might crumble in the moment, like, dang, I missed 2 free throws. Fuck,
Yeah,
I missed
and
2
then
free
it
throws.
emotionally gets to
And-
you.
and these
Because if Boston wins that game, the number 1 clip is gonna be you missing those 2 free throws, not your career high 30, not your season opener 34 points.
and
yeah,
the- and
because all of that would just disappear just because of that.
Yes.
what was that
100%.
youth's name, Teddy?
Uh,
That
Jaleel
34?
Okafor.
No, I had the 34.
VJ Edgecombe out of Baylor.
BJ
And he was the third overall pick.
rookie
Third, yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
This year, yeah.
Third
Rookie.
overall pick. Yeah, 34.
Guard,
Opening
what
night.
is he? How tall is he?
He's 6'2", 6'4".
Wow.
And Baxi had 40 last night too to help lead the way.
I was gonna say, so that's crazy.
So that's how the Sixers
Could've been-
won their opener against. That was the craziest game for me. Next to probably
There's
the
another
alien.
special game
The alien.
due to a large genetic freak
The alien.
called Victor Wembanyama.
He better get 60 this
Yo.
year for me, man. Because I got to bet. I said on last episode he's
Yo.
got to score 60 at any game.
Let me tell you something.
Okay,
You-
After
shit.
last night when I see him play,
Yes.
he is up next. He is the next best player.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He
Sure.
is definitely the next
100%.
best player, if not right now.
Only thing that
If not right, I'm not gonna lie.
No,
After you-
facts.
if
Bro, I never seen someone.
Jokic?
I never seen someone
Wemby.
manhandle AD like that since Jokic.
Jokic,
Yeah.
Wemby,
Bro, did you see? Did
That's
you see
what
how
it
he
is.
blocked?
Only thing that can
Easy,
stop
easy.
Wemby
then Giannis.
is himself.
Did you see how
of
he
being
blocked D'Lo?
injured.
Yeah,
That's
bro. Did you not see that step back three?
Yo.
No. It was the in and out he did. It was the in and out. It was the in and out.
Yeah,
It was
it's
the in and out.
step back.
It was the in and out that he did. That was
Yo,
like,
I'm
God
telling you right now, that was
From the top of the arc, that in and out. I was like, when did he get an in and out? I knew he had a crossover, but I know he had an in and
I was
out.
out here working with Hakeem, yo.
Bro, Hakeem never had an in and out.
He never did that.
He never did that, but yo, I don't know what he's doing
Bro,
right now.
I never seen anybody over 7'5" have an in and out with a jumper. Yao Ming was
Yo, it didn't even connect off the
Yeah,
rim.
man,
It went
that was
in
money.
straight.
That was
Yo,
money.
no, Yao Ming had a baseline
No,
jumper
I was gonna say
from
Yao
like
Ming.
17 feet.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
Yao Ming
but
was
like-
just the elbow
Yeah.
under. Yao Ming's elbow
Yeah, I would
under.
have been splashing threes in this era. Don't
Nah.
kid yourself. Don't kid
Nah.
yourself. Don't
No.
kid yourself.
Nah.
100%.
I can't
Yeah,
say.
yeah, I was too
he'd
big
be
for
splashing
that.
he'd be splashing mid
Yeah,
range.
the elbow.
Close to the
Yeah.
three. Close to the three.
Nah, but even that dunk he had, the putback.
What about the reverse one though?
Bro.
Yo.
Bro, that's
Yo.
an 8.
Yo,
If that was a dunk competition, they would have given him an 8.
Wemby
Would've
is
gave
up
him an
next.
eight.
That's all
When
I'm
he
gonna
did
say right
that-
now. Wemby is up next.
Bro,
Wemby
you're talking about
is
when he,
up
you're talking about
next.
when he cradled it for the reverse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yo, I'm like, oh,
Bro, that
damn.
was like Julius
Yeah,
Irving
TJ,
on a
who's-
fast break.
Who's gonna be his Greg Popovich?
Greg Popovich.
If he does
Nah,
come
but-
back,
well,
hopefully.
he does-
Nah, they got
Petty.
FaceTime. They got FaceTime.
Oh my God.
Technology.
Man,
Oh, they gonna do like what they do in
Do you want the
SpongeBob
man to
with
live?
the bring up
Yeah,
the
do you
TV
want the man to
monitor?
live?
Nah, like, bro, Pop is still part of the organization. I'm sure he speaks to him through FaceTime or
Of
in
course.
practice.
Yeah.
Tim Duncan is there now too. So like,
What is he, a general manager? Or-
he's in the front office somewhere.
Not the
Tim
same.
Duncan.
It's not
Okay.
the same. I feel for him.
Nah, but like, yo, you know, for that guy, you don't need much coaching, Brad.
Yo,
As
in
long,
2 years, he's winning a chip.
but we also gotta talk about like before we transition off Wemby.
3.
I was gonna say the year after, like not this year, but the next year will probably be the best player by far, heads and shoulders, because he's Giannis. What a package.
Giannis with a 3.
Wait, yo.
Yeah, what a package. He's Giannis. What a package.
Wait, yo, y'all still forgetting SGA still plays basketball?
we're gonna get into
talk
this.
your
No,
shit, Marcus.
you're right.
Talk
You're right.
your
I'm
shit.
almost
SGA's
forgetting about
still
that.
there.
Yeah, he's still
Tell
there.
him.
Yeah,
No,
you're right.
but I want to talk about before we wrap this episode up. I want to talk about the SGA ring night game.
Oh, okay.
That was an iconic game as well. I don't know if you guys seen it,
Yeah,
but
I didn't.
I didn't see
Tell
that
me.
game.
Yeah.
I seen that game.
I mean, the game went to what? Double overtime?
Yeah, and KD
Okay.
fouled out.
KD fouled out. Sangoon bullying Caruso. See,
Wow,
that's what
against
DeAndre
Houston.
should be doing.
Thank
Taking
you.
little guys to the
Thank
post.
you.
But
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank
Sangoon
you.
with 39 out the gate. But the
Baby
more
Jokic.
How much did he have? How much did he have?
39.
Wow. Okay.
Baby Jokic.
Okay.
But here's what I was gonna say. Here's what I was gonna say though quickly. What was the highlight of that game? If TJ Marcus, you guys saw
Well,
it.
the highlight of the game was when Chet Holmgren came over to Carmelo.
That's post game. I'm talking about during. I'm talking
Oh.
during the game.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about the game, not the post game, not the mic.
Alright.
What was the highlight of the game?
When KD got the rebound, you guys didn't see that Chris Webber moment KD had?
Oh, he almost got a
yeah.
timeout.
Bro, he literally called timeout and then Sangoon like hugged him to make sure nobody else saw it.
Like,
And then
no.
the whole OKC arena lost it. They all like stormed the ref. Like, yo, you're not gonna review that? The ref's like, review what? The game's over. The clock's done. We didn't see anything. Now I can't lie. If those refs get knocked for like match fixing, bro, they might have to pull that game up because
Well, maybe
'Cause you
that
could
might
see-
be.
What, they wanted Houston to win?
You
Is
could
that what
see
it was?
you could see.
Well,
maybe
no,
they're
you got to think about this.
maybe
That
they're
might be
covering
in
the over. Maybe they're trying to cover the over because the game had to go to double overtime.
Yeah.
Just saying.
No, but maybe that might be in the next
Mm.
FBI
Okay.
investigation.
Oh, okay.
So what do you think about that?
We're gonna find out in the next 10
Because
years.
the lead
10,
ref,
15
I don't
years.
want I don't want to pull an Agent Zero right now, but Mark what's the guy's name? The ref, Mark. He starts with a Z. Zarbra, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
He was looking at KD. You can find this clip. He was looking at KD, and KD got the rebound and went like this, and then Sengun hugs him. Because Sengun got good IQ. That's what good IQ does. KD, I don't know, but I don't want to hear.
DeAndre didn't take notes.
I don't want to hear it, KD. You've been in the league this long. I don't care if you played 46 minutes before you fouled out and cost your team the game in double overtime because Shea got you on a hezzy. But man, you should know
Shea's
better.
so
You should know better that your team has no timeouts in that situation. You
That's
rebound.
bad coaching.
Oh man.
But you mean Udoka?
No, I'm talking about like in that situation.
No, I mean
Like for him to not know that, like,
but he's the vet
but your team's gotta tell you, like when you're in,
in the
like
huddle.
when you're in
In
the
the
huddle. Hey guys, we have no timeouts.
Yes, rebound and go.
All right, so then you go into what play you're gonna run for ATO.
Not even just rebound and go. Rebound and
You have a
go.
whole minute to think about it. Okay.
So that's something that you have to
You have a
correlate.
whole
in
minute.
first.
And before we
Something
yes.
might delay. All type of shits. To think about what you're gonna do and say, yo, we don't have no timeouts.
Yeah.
This guy messed up.
And before we wrap this up, I just gotta ask: two things. One, is Wembanyama the Shohei Ohtani of basketball right now?
Oh my
That's a yes or no.
Yeah.
Matt's
Oh, no,
Matt's
not
boycotting the league till the Toronto Temple comes.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Is
Shout out
is
to the Toronto
Wembanyama the
Temple.
Shohei Ohtani of basketball?
NBA Ambo.
How does that even make sense though? Like,
No.
can you even explain that to me? That makes no sense.
Yeah, I
to
gotta
me.
hear some
like
more
that, 'cause
details
How,
about
like,
that.
I just.
He's
how do you-
just like a unicorn of today's basketball.
No, he's
like
not.
he's
So
proving
who is that?
Oh, a unicorn? Yes.
because
So-
because
so
Shohei
Matt, who
Ohtani
is that
pitches
then?
and hits.
No,
Who-
because what is he trying to say? What? Because he plays offense and defense? Is that what you're trying to say?
As a big man, do you not see how he's
I'm
moving
saying-
he's
I'm
moving
saying
like
he-
he's 6'6"?
I'm saying he's 7'7" that plays like he's Penny Hardaway.
I know, but boys, because
Okay,
but can I bring up a guy?
unicorn,
Can I bring up a
but-
guy who's 7 feet who moves like he's 6'5"? Kevin Durant. We were just talking about him. Kevin Durant's been.
But he's
7
not
feet.
7'5" though.
He's not
No, I know, but he's
7'5".
7
But he,
feet.
you know
We
what? He
understand
started.
that,
You know
but
what?
no.
He started it. He started like.
I know, but he's 7 feet
Yeah,
tall.
he
I know.
started,
You're
like,
right.
Bro,
He's
Wemby is-
7'5",
I'll give you.
but-
I'll give you an analogy. Yo, Little Wayne started rap. Future perfected it.
Oh shit! See, why
Hold
you
on, hold on,
wanna-
hold on.
Yeah, this is a whole different show.
Hold on, yeah, that's a whole nother
Large
thing. Because then you gotta get young boy involved and all that. That's a whole nother mess.
Future perfected it. Okay.
That is not
That's
in
what
our,
it is. Okay.
realm
Kevin
of what
Durant
our
started it.
podcast is.
Wemby perfected it.
All right, so yes, okay, that was the one part of me trying to wrap this up, and the second part is with association. The Inside NBA on ESPN. Inside NBA on ESPN. Any
Congrats
thoughts?
to them. Keep getting them checks.
Slim Charles. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Oh, yeah.
Slim Barkley.
I think that's Ozempic, but you know.
Okay. All right, and we out. That concludes our
Yep.
Baltimore Fall emergency episode.
Blast.
You
Thank
can
you
catch
for
us on
watching.
YouTube,
Appreciate
Apple,
DeAndre,
Spotify.
be better.
Oh, you better before LeBron comes.
Be better.
This is for all
6
the
and
hard
4.
times, man.
You're about to get traded by
And
the
we out.
Hey.
Peace.
Hard times.